1. Hey everybody, welcome to Cover Judging, where we judge the covers of things. And this is where we took a little break for the holidays, but we're back with 1980s albums covers. So let's see what you thought of the 80s. These are just a few selection. But let's get started with 1980. We have Chipmunk Punk by the Chipmunks. So I made this a while ago, so I gotta kind of remember my notes. But Chipmunk Punk doesn't really offer you a lot of punk songs on the actual albums. Mostly just pop songs like the Chipmunks are used to doing. So what do you guys think of the Chipmunk Punk album cover?
Cover always reminds me of the whole Sludge Chipmunk album on YouTube.
They look terrible. It looks like
Yeah.
this is some of the worst art I have ever seen of the Chipmunks. And how come Simon and Theodore are wearing boots and Alvin just got his regular shoes on?
Why
See, or
does
This is weird.
Alvin looks like guilty, and then Theodore looks kind of pissed,
I know.
yeah,
and then Simon looks
Simon
like
looks,
he's cracked out or
yeah,
something.
he's on drugs.
I
It,
like it.
you like it?
I like it.
What are you gonna give it?
It's very. I don't think it's punk. It's more like
It's
I don't know.
weird.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
It looks like a bootleg someone
Yeah.
made.
I'd give it. I'm gonna give it a B.
Jonah?
Mm, Give it like a C plus.
I'll go D plus.
I'll give you guys a D and C plus.
What the?
All right, so this is
Yeah.
Herbie Hancock, Mr. Hands, 1980. You guys have faces of disgust.
Yeah.
Jonah of joy. Um, what are we seeing? The flamingos and hands, I guess.
There's hands coming out of the water, and they're
Touching
rubbing
I don't like how
flamingos.
they. I don't like how they're rubbing the flamingos,
Yeah.
Probably suggested.
and I guess those flamingos don't eat a lot of shrimp because they're not very pink.
Do flamingos eat any other stuff? Just
I don't know.
shellfish, right?
Mm.
This is a weird cover. Is it terrible? It's not as
Yeah.
bad as the last one, I would say.
I'd say it is.
Dang.
The last one's just like, oh, look, they're doing
Terrible
something different. This is
chipmunk.
like, oh,
Ugh. This is
I
like
don't suggestive. I don't like it.
it's like Napoleon Dynamite made a
Yeah.
album cover, and it makes me laugh. I'll give it a C plus.
D.
I give it a C.
It's regular old C. So this is Toto. Very simple album. For some reason, this
That looks like a restaurant's like to go
yeah.
cup or
Yeah.
something.
So Turn Back by Toto from 1981. I put this because it just reminds me of the 80s. Just this was kind of like the 80s style, like Jared said, like you would see at a restaurant or something. Got kind of like
That's actually really good because like the other T looks like a sideburn.
yeah.
It looks like his eyebrows are like off center.
Yeah, for some reason it gives me like an Asian vibe to it. I don't know.
Payway.
White and red and black. Um, Pretty simple though. How high would you
That's
grade it?
just good, like basic graphic design. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
give
good,
it,
man. It's
I
good
give
and
it a B
simple.
minus.
C plus.
I'll go B.
Jonah's just jealous he didn't come up with it first.
True.
He's like,
No.
Exactly.
ah, I could have came up with that.
Okay, so one of the most famous of the 80s, Ghost in the Machine by the Police. It's just awesome. Look at it. It's like
Yeah,
a
it's good.
Uh, this is very misleading for the police.
ah.
They're not all like tech
Yeah,
and like
Well, true,
I
yeah.
always think of this as more like electronic than it is.
And it's not, right? It just
Yeah.
sounds like the police. But it's like an analog clock that's messed up. All right.
so in the spirit of our thing, I give this a little grade because I'd be expecting like if I pick this up off the shelf, I'll be like, oh man, what expecting like Daft Punk or like something like that, and then
Uh-huh.
you get the police, I'd be like, the heck?
So you're grading it off
Yeah,
expectations.
so I'd give this like a
not
C
on
minus.
art itself. What do you think, Jerome?
Well, on the art, it's just a digital readout, so it's not really.
It's cool, man.
I'm great how it makes me feel, and I'd say a B.
I love it. B plus.
No,
Duran Duran, Rio.
this is like vaporwave or
Yeah.
Jared hates this song.
What?
Song from this album. He hates it.
I do.
Yeah, I think you've heard it once and you're like, I hate this.
I know
It's
this song. I
so
don't hate it.
you don't hate it?
No, I didn't. I've never really had feelings about it.
What do you think of the album
I
cover?
hate "Hungry Like the Wolf." I hate that
Yeah.
song with
Oh.
passion.
What's passion?
Look at
This
those
one,
earrings. They touch. They go so long.
the long earrings. This is another one that just reminds me of the 80's,
Yeah.
with the pink and the. What do you guys grade it?
I don't really like it. I mean, it does remind me of like vaporwave, but I don't really.
I like it.
Um, eh, C.
The one thing I don't like is the font at the top.
That's
Like
better.
It's fine.
like the
Yeah.
drip D's. It looks
No,
weird.
that looks like the 80's.
I like the
Yeah.
little lines at the edge though.
Yeah, that's good.
Lines. What do you give it, Jonah?
I really like it. I'd give it an A minus.
Whoa! Better than the police one.
Yeah.
I'll go. I like it too, but I'm gonna go B. All right. Nothing to Fear by Oingo Boingo. So I always forget his name. What is his name?
Danny
Danny
Elfman.
Elfman?
Danny Elfman. I always, for some reason, I can never remember his name. But this is his band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a crazy cat man looking at a lizard under a Christmas tree.
Who did? I've never looked into it. Who did the art for these like albums?
I don't know.
Because it looks like Nightmare Before Christmas or something.
Hmm.
They're probably like real
You
had
think
something to
so?
do with like that stuff,
Probably
yeah.
same artist or something.
Someone related to Tim Burton or something?
That cat reminds me of like Nickelodeon for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah,
It reminds me
definitely.
of like James and the Giant Peach or
Yeah, like a kid's book.
like
Yeah.
Stinky Cheese Man or something like that.
Yeah.
It's all very on brand.
What do you think of it as an album cover, though?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think as like if I was like 12 or 13, I'd be like, oh, I want that one. It's got a little cat like worshiping this lizard thing. I don't know what's going on, but I think I'd get it. I'd
So,
give this a B plus.
It's not what I'd usually look for in album art, but it's
yeah.
good for what it is. So like a B minus.
Yeah, if I saw this, I probably think I'd be getting some kind of um, like funny band, like Presidents
Yeah.
of the United States or something.
They
Well,
kind
it's
of
kind of a
were.
funny band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it does its mission. What did you give it, Jonah?
B minus.
Yeah, I'll go B minus. That sounds good.
You just stole his answer. You didn't
I
even think about it
did.
yourself.
So here we go with Def Leppard and their famous one, Pyromania.
What does
Um,
a reticle have to do with pyromania?
I know it's like
There's
the
fire.
building's getting shot, or are they taking a picture of the
I
fire?
I think this is like Die Hard or like Total Recall.
It looks like a sniper like aimed at like a fire or something.
You're gonna shoot them and blow them up at the same
Yeah.
time. It's the
The
perfect
80
hit.
the 80's really didn't know how to name albums to the art because like this is
Doesn't
They like
misleading
match.
too. This looks
they liked
like
irony.
this is like assassination attempt or something
Or
like
you have
that.
terrorism or something.
Another assassin got there first.
So what do you grade it on that? I mean,
Also, their rock isn't heavy enough for this kind of art. It's like
yeah, I'm trying to.
That was every 80s band.
I don't really remember Def Leppard's music. It's like hair metal.
yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
like Photograph and
Yeah.
did they do Pour Sugar on Me?
hmm
Yeah.
oh, okay. So
Um, I don't hate it. It's just
I don't
very
hate it.
misleading. I'd
I
give it
don't.
like a C plus.
Yeah, I'm around there somewhere. I like the font for their name. and the cover is not bad. It's just like Jared said, it's just you don't know what you're gonna get. So I'm gonna go with like a B minus.
Like this would be a good warrant cover because I feel like it'd be more like in the same vein, but like this, I don't know. But Jonah, what are you giving this?
I like it. I'll give it a B.
B. All right.
You just give things. You're giving out A's and B's just because it's the 80's.
He loves
No.
the 80s, man. So this is Asia, and
Dang,
this
what
is
is this
Alpha.
utopia?
um, I was trying to remember when I was going through the 80s. It was all like, um,
Countries.
no, it was
The
like Motorhead and
Hmm.
so like a lot of skulls and stuff. And then I can't remember what the other thing was, but
the
stuff like
Boston spaceship is on that building over there.
looks like it.
This doesn't look like Asia. This looks like I don't know.
It looks like Kansas or something.
Yeah.
Is this? Hmm, I don't know Asia at all.
What are
Heat
you
of the
gonna?
moment.
So you're gonna have to judge it just basically on
Just
the
on the
art.
cover.
Yeah. What if you saw
Hmm.
this in a record store and didn't know what it was?
I probably want to get it. I think it would be like world music or like
Asia was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 80s stuff.
you just giving
It
out
weren't weren't they on like a Rocky?
No.
They
they
weren't.
don't do
They
they
were
don't
on
do Final
something.
Countdown, do they?
Yeah, they were on.
No. That was Europe.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
Europe.
The
they're
What
on
other
a
continent am
country.
I
they're on another continent. Another. They were on a movie though. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, something.
Uh, I mean, I like the kind of sci-fi album art, so I'll go with like a B minus.
I'll go with
Yeah,
another C plus.
yeah, B minus.
All right, Jared, you can't go under B's for 80s album.
I am doing it.
All right, we got the Fat
Fat
Boys.
boys?
By Fat Boys. And it's very Fat Boy-esque. Look at them. They're gonna eat that guy. They got some
Why
pizza.
is there a smaller version of
I
them that's gonna eat the
don't
Then
pizza?
they were imprisoned. That guy with the burger, man.
Are
I don't,
they are they polka?
Fat Boys
know.
because of the jackets.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think I can't figure out what that guy's expression with the burger is.
I
It's
know.
It's like, what?
how dare you make me look at this while I eat my burger?
He looks the
That
most
is
unnatural of
crazy.
them.
That one's gonna lick himself.
Lick himself. It's like I look tasty.
Mm.
What
And
are
then
you
that
gonna,
guy's just like supremely happy.
dude? He is, man.
I
He
know.
has seen the light.
I'm holding a pizza with little us.
So we
I
give.
I don't think I'd get this if I saw
No.
it on the shelf. I'd give it a C minus, but it
Give
does
it,
make me smile. So
yeah, give it a C plus, just because it's so happy.
it
I'll
looks
go.
like that burger is just like the burger part is wrapped in lettuce.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a C just to split the difference. Foreigner provocateur or agent provocateur. Sorry, I forgot the first part.
Man, they got
Like,
like pretentious
yeah, again, this
slurs.
doesn't look like Foreigner.
This doesn't remind you of Foreigner?
Looks like a architecture company or something.
Yeah, it's very. That's like very 80s for some reason. Everything was like square lines and stuff. I like it. I like the font. It's cool.
I feel like this is like the police one, but not as good.
Not as
Like this
good as the.
is like that gone wrong.
Yeah. What do you think, Jared?
I think like if I saw it on the shelf, I'd be like, I think it's like Joe Jackson music or like
Yeah.
What?
something like
Yeah.
that. You wouldn't, but you would think, oh, foreigner. You would think like,
Sophistopop.
I think it's something like the police or something.
no, you wouldn't. You'd be like, look at this office music.
What are you grading? I give it a B.
Oh, B.
Yeah.
I give it another C plus.
I'll just go B minus, I guess.
All right, a B.
You're just giving out stuff.
Okay, so probably the weirdest album I could pick for Rush. This was it, Rush. Power Windows.
Is this like the OS just powerful?
Yeah.
What's going on? Is he like watching the outside?
Yeah, he'd rather watch the storm than TV, I guess. Or he's
Mhm.
trying to turn off the storm because he's
What a
scared.
brat.
I don't
Why
know.
is he naked?
Oh yeah, he is
That's
naked.
sometimes children will go around naked. Um,
They're Canadian. No, they wouldn't.
again, this looks like a kid's book. Looks like a Goosebumps or something.
An
The
Animorphs.
man that watched the lightning.
The child that knew no TV. What
I
do you give
like the style of art, but I don't like anything going on here.
it? Like if
It's
it
just
was
not
something
like
else.
cool. It's just like that's a picture.
Rush didn't have very cool album
No, they
covers, I
never
would
had good
say.
They had
covers.
fine covers.
What? They had like a
Eh,
dog and a fire hydrant is the one I always remember.
yeah,
Um, and then
Is
like
that
that
Tom Sawyer?
maybe
maybe.
I don't really care. This is not this is
you don't care.
it's just like a stock photo.
So what are you gonna
It's
give it?
nothing. C minus.
C plus.
I'll go C plus two. Okay.
You're just giving stuff out.
All right, ZZ Top's Afterburner. So
And again, space
I
ZZ Top, you think?
know.
it's like a hot rod ship. I don't really like that.
No, it's like Lilo and Stitch
I don't
It
really like
is.
the font.
on the album.
That's the
Yeah.
best thing about it.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like the hot rod ship?
Nah, I don't like this.
It's like stretching. It's like
They like you
bending.
move and stuff. Weird.
Yeah, I don't like no, Joseph.
No,
No.
Yeah.
no. Dang.
This is misleading and it's ugly.
ZZ Top. What
They're
would
not
you
spacemen.
what would you give it?
C minus.
It looks like people who really had fun with computers in the 80s are like, let's design
Yeah.
an album cover.
D plus.
Yeah, I go C plus.
I said D.
Oh dang, D plus. It looks like the next generation. All right, this one kind of hard to tell what's going on. Depeche Mode, Black Celebration. It's like buildings and there's flowers reflecting off the windows or something like
It's
that.
like an upside down M.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Black Parade.
No.
Eh,
This is it's dumb.
it's just hard to
What?
figure out what's going on. You like it, Jonah?
Yeah, I've always liked this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't lie. You can be like, yeah, I like it. You don't have to be
That's
like, I've always liked it.
there's that weird middle section. I don't know what the heck's going on in there. And then there's like this ray of light coming through. What do you think, Jared?
This is like if someone tried to do like, you know how like with the movie Acura, the cityscapes all awesome and like
Mhm.
future Tokyo. This is like someone tried to do that but failed hard.
What?
It's
What if we're
terrible.
totally getting it wrong and it's just like something else?
Yeah.
And then it's still bad because
That's all it
and
is.
then the lettering and then like the background for the lettering is like red and yellow, which doesn't match at all.
Hmm.
There's red flowers in yellow windows.
Oh, okay.
No, there
Well, there you go.
no. It's
How would you grade this one?
D plus again.
What? Dang. Jonah,
B.
B. Huh. Boy.
You guys are full of it, dude. Like
I'm
we'll get to the 90s and we'll have like the same like grade of art and you'll be like, "Oh, F."
No.
I'm gonna go C plus, okay, Jared? Make you happy?
How does it make me more
Okay.
hands?
Genesis, Invisible Touch. That's right, more hands. And
We've
some
we've been talking about like misleading covers. This is like exactly what you need for like this
wait,
band.
this describes the band you're
Like the
saying?
most of all of them, yeah.
Oh, okay. This is Genesis. It's a hand on top of a stamp or something.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a picture of people.
Oh yeah, there are people, I
Oh
think.
yeah, the like the smaller ones. Oh,
This looks like
like to
a
read off.
school textbook, like like
Yeah,
Yeah,
geography or something.
yeah, it does look like that. So what would you grade that?
I'm a lot less harsh on this than the last couple. I'd give this a B minus.
I do another
Joe?
B.
I'm not a big fan of the colors
I
that are
like it.
going on. You like green.
They're not normal.
I'm gonna give
I
it a
feel like
B.
no one else would choose those colors.
I'm gonna give it a B minus. All right, the sad boys, the Smiths world won't listen. The Smiths. Um
Next.
so I mean, yeah, what can you say about the Smiths? They're just kind of
It's just a picture of them being.
That's is that
I don't
them?
even know if it's
no, it's
them,
not
but
them.
Oh,
just random dudes like next.
What do you think, Jonah?
it's fine. It's just
Kind
all
of
their
just
all their covers are like images from movies, I think, or something.
oh really?
Yeah, they're
Um,
just like edited to make them look weirder.
British movies or something?
Yeah, it's like French films.
Okay, and
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, it's what you expect from them. So
yeah. This is the one that describes the band the
yeah,
best, I think. What do you give it though?
But if you saw it on a shelf, what would you think? You think it's like a boy band or something? Or
No, I
I
wouldn't
think
think
it's
boy
like
band.
yes, you would.
I think it's
It's
trying to be like 50s rock or something.
Yeah, it'd be like 60s something.
with
Yeah,
that sweater.
I'd either like folk or real indie stuff, I would
yeah.
say.
No, you're full of it. You wouldn't think that. You would think
Yes, because
Poppy Boys.
I listen to bands like that that have album
He
art
was
like
there in the 80s and saw his cover.
um
Like he was like 4.
yeah, I don't remember them when I was
He was
younger.
there.
I remember a lot of 80s bands, but not them. What do you give it, Jonah?
It's not their best, so like a C plus.
C,
What'd you say?
C.
Oh,
Oh,
C.
I
I
thought you
think
said
give him
D.
D
Yeah.
again. I'm gonna go. Yeah, you guys are. I'll go C. All
There's
right.
a lot
So
of fighting for agreeing.
I
I
know.
know.
Sign Notes the Times by Prince. You guys are shocked.
It's
He,
like
what's going on?
afterwards, and he's just like sitting there. It's like
It,
after the
His
concert, but he's
guitar's
just
on the
standing there.
ground.
oh yeah, it is kind of like that. There's
It's like a
like
concert on a car,
yeah,
Oh, it's on a car.
they
the
took
drum
the
set.
front off. There's some potted plants.
There's a
And
lot going on.
There's some signs.
Prince is like really in the foreground. So we don't.
Yeah,
It's a weird cover, man. This doesn't describe Prince to me at all, I guess.
I think it
Or does
does.
it describe him to a T?
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I give it a B.
All right.
I think give B minus.
Mine. I'll go C plus in your faces.
It would.
Okay, so this is
What?
the 1988 Summer Olympic albums, One Moment in Time. So this is a bunch of artists made for some reason they had a Olympic album, and I'm trying to remember what the 88 was. Seoul, I think. You guys, yeah, Seoul, South Korea. This is weird.
Yeah.
I
It
don't think I'd ever get just an album of
the
the
Olympics.
Summer Olympics.
It's like so clean, it's gross.
It's the soundtrack to the Olympics, Jared.
I know. I didn't. I don't think I'd ever get that.
It's got popular bands on it. But yeah, this looks like another one that was created for like a DOS game or something.
Hmm.
to play the Olympics. That the torch just looks tiny. It looks like an ice cream cone. You got this laser beam just coming out of the torch.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like fire. It's just like he dragged it across and they took the picture.
Motion blur.
Yeah,
Yeah, this looks like the computer game for the Olympics.
this
I'm
is
gonna,
terrible.
yeah, it's pretty bad. What do we give it? I'll go D.
I'll,
D plus.
I might have to use my F because there's just
Whoa!
nothing good about it.
Gave the Olympics an F. Dang.
Dang Olympics.
Dang Olympics. Okay, they might be giants. Lincoln. So this was like a diorama, someone from the band, related to the band or something that their like parent made. That's like their forefathers or something like that. So kind of a weird little statue.
This is like a nowadays indie album cover.
Yeah, it's very modern looking. Jared, what do you think?
Uh, what would you think if you saw this on the
Oh no, what kind of music would you think? I don't know if you could
debates?
again indie folk or
Yeah, like as
something.
far as pop as you can get.
Yeah,
The sky is like completely clean, but there's that one cloud in the corner that's bugging me.
really, bugged by
Hmm.
clouds. It's a weird album cover.
What bugs me is like the extension cord on the ground of the little diagram though.
I don't
Why does
mind
that
that.
bug you?
It's like it just clean
Well,
it up.
clean it up. I'm gonna give this. I'll go C plus.
Yeah.
C plus.
See,
C. All right, moving on.
yeah,
Disintegration by The
What?
Cure.
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
I
yeah,
know.
You never seen this?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very like aesthetically pleasing.
No, it's like
No.
a guy with, I don't know, trees or something, a background. It's like a picture on top of a picture.
It's like the Depeche Mode one with like the reflections.
Hmm. What do you think, Jonah?
Mm, B plus.
Whoa, whoa, that's way higher than I thought.
B
Jared?
minus,
Yeah, I'll go more like a B minus.
C,
No, B minus.
no C.
Yeah. And then the last one, we head into the 90s with one of the
Almost.
most 90s band. It's Bleach by Nirvana, so their first one. What do you think of their first one, Jared?
A.
Dang! Just because it's getting into the 90s.
No, actually, I really
No,
like this one too.
yeah.
It's
If I
cool.
saw this as a teenager in the 80s, I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh,
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 oh, it's good. What do you call this effect?
Negative?
negative.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you could pretty much say about it. It's just the band,
Uh,
negative exposure. That's what I was thinking. Um,
Give it an A minus.
I'll go A with Jared. I'll agree with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jonah.
I was one less.
He was one less. Okay. So that was the album art for the 1980s. What do you guys think overall? The greatest era of music?
Yeah.
You guys are just giving out stuff to give stuff out. You weren't even being fair.
I
If it's
loved
good,
it.
it's good.
I love the 80s music, but the album covers were a little
Yeah,
underwhelming.
not as good as the music.
There wasn't any like classics like the 70s or anything. But tell us what you thought was your favorite album cover and let us know what you would like us to cover in the future.
Tell
So
us the truth.
we'll be back next time. So like, subscribe, and notify yourself for even more good stuff, and we will see you next time. Bye.